In this video, we will cover measure mode for the K100 Programmable display beacon from Banner Engineering. Begin by connecting the device to the Pro Editor software using the Pro Converter Kit. Once you have this connected to the software, choose the Measure tile. This mode takes a PWM or PFM signal on the white wire and updates the status of the display based on custom thresholds. The first setting that you'll choose is the signal type. In this example, we use the PFM or pulse frequency modulation to connect to the Banner's Q4X sensor. You can choose the low end of the frequency as well as the high end of the frequency that will be input into this device. Additional settings include filtering and hysteresis, which can be used to eliminate noise in a signal. You can also set the output scale value for the low end and the high end of the frequency ranges. The range of this sensor is 35 millimeters to 610 millimeters, so I have those in here, which will then automatically scale the frequency that is input into an actual value. There's also display bar graph and some bar graph settings, but for this example, I will leave those off. Data label and value label provide additional context to the value on the display, but for this I will also leave the data value blank and the value label in millimeters. I'll choose 0 decimal places, but you can choose 1 to 3 depending on the context that you're using this device in. Below are the 4 unique thresholds with one of 7 animations and 14 colors that can be used during this mode, as well as a unique string of display text. I'll leave the first 3 blank for this example, so then the actual measurement value will be displayed because any display text will override the value on the device. One additional setting that we will use is in advanced settings, and we will repeat the display value. Once this is enabled and written to the device, then the device will repeat the display value as many times as it can fit to provide additional visibility along the 360-degree display. Once these settings are written, you can write to the device and then connect it to the sensor, and then you'll be able to see a visual representation of that measurement value. When the output of the device is below the initial threshold, you will see too close on the display. As you move forward, the display value will take over the display and show the measurement value in millimeters. And as it crosses each of those thresholds, you can have a unique animation or color change. For additional questions, please reach out to Banner Engineering.